Well, this is kind of weird. Hi. I know you might be thinking, why do I look like Scythe now? Well, with the new release of Reaper Scythe, she has been growing on me since, and I kinda took a break from being Naked, aka the Sinashket one, but don't worry, you'll see him more later in other videos that I will upload sooner or later. But yeah, uh, I'll be, as you read from the title, I'm gonna be reviewing two new maps, or one new map and one returning map on fighting, which we all know and love. So yeah, with that out of the way, let's get right into it, shall we? Crater Dust. Crater Dust is a map which is only Annihilate, and pretty much they have about 6 to 5 spawns that you can use. From here, when you spawn here, there's a drop here, which you can see that there's another spawn. You can use that underground area to mid. There's a top version right here. You can go to the enemy lines. By the way, the spawns are rotatable. What I mean is that if there's an enemy like around here and you die around them, you spawn right around here or somewhat near that spot, like over there. This is around the parking lot, not the parking lot, the junction, I think, which is probably, like, in my opinion, the most crowded area where I played a lot. Like, it is very much crowded for me to even get some kills, but it's kind of a lot. Another spawn right here, which brings us to the market, and if you drop down here, we get to go to the underground, which I said if you go down here, it will bring you to mid. And from top here, same thing as last time, but there's another entrance from right here if you pick this path instead of just dropping down normally. And yeah, that's everything special about the map for its layout, but for its like design wise, I'll be damned, this map is probably like the most detailed Annihilate map that I ever seen in my life. Like, if we look up, that is playground above us, and we're in the crater. So yeah, we're just in the crater and we're just chilling. So yeah, map design wise, holy fuck, and environment is very good. I think I said the same thing as design. And you know what? This is probably decent. There's a lot of graffiti. Well, there's only like some graffitis that I found. And yeah, that is about Crater Dust. That's about Crater Dust, which is kind of short. So yeah. Let's move on to the one returning map that we all know and love. Oh boy, Fractured Space. Fractured Space is probably like the most interesting map that I ever played on, due to it being a conquer-only game mode that we always played on. Anyways, with its entirely new look that we just saw, with its brand new OST, there's about like everything about this map has changed. Anyways, from spawn, there's about like those 3 portals, which I can refresh, go back to the spawn to. There's about 3 portals. The green portal will bring you over to mid, to like this area, which brings all the way over to mid, which is phase 1 on why I said phase 1 is that we all know the conquer point is right here, and there's surprisingly a descent right here, which is apparently way too low. But why I said it's phase 1 is that the point conquer, the middle area, which I'll call it like that, it'll rise up to its second phase right here, which will bring us to the second portal of the next spawn, which is the purple portal on the left, on your side. If we go up here, it's perfectly good for range characters to sit right here and start sniping, especially Hyper, if they want to. But if you're on point, you can realize that the point is rising, or middle is rising, to its second phase. And this reminds me that of old Nuke the Whales, which it has a gimmick where the point rises from a set time. So at 2 minutes and 40 seconds, the point rises to its second phase, from phase 1 to phase 2. So if we go to the third portal, Mass, is the right portal. If we take it, we'll go to this part right here, and this is surprisingly close to this portal right here, which is the enemy portal. And if you use that portal and you come up here, this is the phase 3 spot, and which is surprisingly close to this spot. To this spot where your portal is right here, the red team's portal, which you can drop down and take point if you want to. Especially this map is especially good for Rocket, or hell, even Scythe if you use them, or Banhammer. It's kind of optional if you want to use those three, but there are other fighters that you can use. Sword is pretty optimal. With the point rising on 1 minute and 11 seconds, I think, it rises up to its final phase. And if we go outside, which I use free cam, the rings of fire spawns in from the clock, clock tower, and it also got destroyed. And also, if you realize, the vision is slightly saturated, I think. I don't know how to phrase this, but yeah. Around 39 seconds, it'll change to this. Props to the composers that they made this hell of an OST, like it's so good. Anyways, with the final exception of phase 3, you can freely jump around here with the exception of risking your life of jumping over into a pit, which will kill you. Yeah. But that's about Fractured Space. A pretty interesting map. And probably the best one, even though it is behind a 66.6x. I'd wish that it will be playable after the test. Just not behind a 66.6x. What are my thoughts about the maps are kind of mixed. For Crater Dust, it is definitely, I wouldn't say the best. Even though it's a Conquer only map and it reminds me of old Rocket Arena due to its rotating spawns, it is just kinda weird because the map is entirely small because of the layout. You can tell by the bird's eye view if you check the wiki. And the OST, like Place to Be by Yoletas, is pretty good. Your usual like city life OST is pretty well made. And for Fractured Space, it is amazing. I couldn't really like describe it in words, but just for me, on one word, it is just too good. It is too good to be true of a remake. Like, we are blessed that it is Conquer, like, just like the old versions, but it is, like, the map has been just remade to something better that it just broke my expectations in a good way, because point rises up like old Move the Whales. The spawns with the portals is literally just a fall. And from map file bird's eye view, it is literally fair, and I think that it'll probably like fit for competitive play. If you check about CRC, if you check about like Crossroads Central or other tourneys, or you play in pro servers, this is probably good for like pro play. And Edge on Infinity, oh my god, made by Key After Key and Yeletis with Key After Key with 3 minutes onto like the OST, and then Yeletis coming out of nowhere with a guitar solo which is played live. It is so good. Like, it's too good. Oh my god. For scaling like 1 to 10 for both maps, for me separately, Paradise Capital, I'll give it 7.5 out of 10. And then for Fractured Space, 10 out of 10. That's too good. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I don't know if it's short or not, but if it is for you, then I am very sorry that it's just gonna be only one video. I won't be uploading more because I have exams, and I'll try to come up with ideas with uploading more videos after the exams are over, because these exams are gonna be very important for me. And yeah, pretty much that's it. The reason why I recorded this late into the festival is because that the festival is gonna be over soon, and I didn't grind as much, because if I go to traffic and use the comedy and tragedy, I haven't grinded as much, to the point that I got 1+, and I've been very overwhelmed with so much work, so I've been busy. But yeah, to the people who have been grinding a lot on this festival, don't give up, and I sure hope that your respective festival team will win. And plus, this festival is just all about having fun. It doesn't matter if you win or lose, even though it's a reward. The reward for the festival is just a skin. It doesn't really matter because you can just get the skin later on if they held another festival, or just a frenzy. But yeah, that's about it for this video. I don't want to plug too much on my channel, but yeah, if you like this video, just like it. If you don't like it, I don't mind. But yeah, what are your thoughts about this video? What are your thoughts about the map? Feel free to comment. And if you want to see more from me, subscribe if you want to. Then yeah, that's it. And thank you for watching, and have a good life. Bye! Okay, so this is 4:10 p.m. GMT 8 plus, about in my area. Okay, I just came back after like school. I finally opened the game, and as soon as I came back, I heard about the results. I think it's from the others, but I want to see it for myself. I don't want to spoil it. So yeah, let's see who won. It If it's Tragedy, I wouldn't be surprised because they were on the lead. Okay. Welcome back, fighters. Midfest. Midfest we already knew that Tragedy swept on this. 4-0. And then the final results. Okay. Okay. And we lost this. There's no way. Yeah, but I'm not surprised. Okay. So let's see. What do we get for this? Well, not we. I'm not even in Tragedy. I'm in Comedy. Let's see. Follower Katana? Oh! Wait. Is this the new reward that they've been talking about? This is surprisingly looks nice. It looks very well made. Looks possibly better. Why am I still hearing festival music? It's like the festival ended. Why am I still hearing festival music? Okay. I think there is another Katana skin because I checked the Twitter, and I think people named it. I believe the game calls it Katana Neo, and then this is another Katana skin. I believe it applies to everybody. If I remember the explanation, it's the people who has at least pluses on their name, on their rank. So this looks surprisingly nice. I haven't checked Katana Neo, but when I've heard about it, oh, never mind, there it is. Katana Neo. Holy. Neo Katana. Okay, that looks nice. I'm guessing Neo Katana is... Why didn't I get it? I was a Team Tragedy. I'm sorry that I feel like Katana has like this poor Katana. I think he didn't rank up. Bro, that's actually awful. Okay, let's see the ult sound for this. Oh, feathers. So, yeah. That's about this festival result. Okay.
2, 1.
Who the hell was spamming their emo? Holy shit.
That was.
Why is everything the same?
Take a screenshot of that. Oh, come on!